everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. I hope you all are having a great day so far. Today we are going to talk about the Dior Forever Skin Perfect Foundation Stick. I have two shades with me. I will show you how both the shades work for my skin tone, and I have a few new products with which we are going to create this makeup look. So if you have been interested in this foundation and you want to know my thoughts, please continue watching. Let's get started. I do have some thoughts on this foundation, but before I apply the foundation, let me moisturize my face. So I will be using the Bobbi Brown moisturizer. This is the vitamin enriched face base. It's a really good moisturizing primer. You can use it just as a moisturizer, or it works really well as a primer too. I've already used up a smaller size of this. This one is the bigger jar and I absolutely enjoyed the smaller jar I used last year. So I will use this. I think after using this primer, I don't think I will be like buying any other primers. It helps the makeup application and it's really moisturizing as well. I have dry skin, so I really liked it. I'm wearing the L'Oreal lip oil, by the way, the pH one. I have already made a short about that. The face base is on. It's hydrating, but it's not too oily. It doesn't feel greasy. It's just like the right amount of hydration and moisture for the skin. I just absolutely love the texture. So I will highly recommend this primer if you have not tried it. Now let's move on to the foundation. This is the Dior Forever Skin Perfect Stick Foundation. I have been wanting to try this for quite a few months and I finally purchased it. I have tried it for about a month or so. I had bought this during the Black Friday sale. I have two shades here because the shade which I had bought during the Black Friday sale, it was not perfect. So I bought another shade and I did not return the previous shade. I thought I'll just make a video and I'll show you guys both the shades. So I have two shades, 3WO, which is warm olive, and 4.5 neutral. I somehow have a feeling that 4 may be perfect for me, but right now I'm not buying another shade. This foundation is really expensive. So I have devised a way to use these two shades and it works out pretty well for me. So I'm just going to show you these two shades, but do let me know if you're close to my skin tone whether 4 neutral works better for you, because I had actually tried 4 neutral when I had gone into the store. It was quite light on me, so I did not go for it and I bought 4.5 neutral, which I feel is a tad bit too dark. So I have my doubts whether there is a perfect shade for my kind of skin tone or not. But yeah, I have these two shades. I'm going to show you both of them. This is how the packaging of the foundation looks like. It's definitely Dior luxury, so it's very luxurious packaging wise. It's very pretty. It's a foundation stick, so it's in a stick form and it's just a regular foundation stick packaging, nothing great to talk about it, but I like how it feels in my hands. It's very luxurious. So this is the 4.5 neutral shade and this here is 3.0, which is warm olive. So you can see here both the shades. The lighter one is of course 3.0 and the deeper one is 4.5 neutral. There is a fragrance to these sticks, so if you are allergic to fragrance, then be aware of that. Dior products, lot of them have fragrance in them, but I don't really mind the fragrance. It's like nice, but yeah, there are many people who avoid buying fragrance, so just be aware. This is 3.0. Let me just swatch it here so that you can see. This is 3.0. I think the undertone of this foundation is very good. It's a warm olive tone, so it's not too warm, but I think the shade is little light for me. It will be good as a concealing shade. This is 4.5 neutral. This is pretty close to my skin tone, just a tad bit dark. So I need something which is in between. So I hope that there is a shade 4 which may be perfect. I don't know. But today we are just going to work with these two. Now this foundation, they are claiming to be 24-hour wear. I have not tested this foundation for 24-hour, but it does wear pretty well for a long period of time. I have worn it for 5-6 hours at the max and it looks pretty good. The texture of this foundation is very dry. It doesn't feel very dry on the skin, but the texture is very dry and it goes with a dry texture as well. So that is why I applied a good amount of moisturizer or a moisturizing primer beforehand. It claims to be a hydrating foundation, and that is the reason I was eyeing this foundation. But the texture is a little bit dry and it's not particularly hydrating on my face, but it's not drying either, so it's somewhere in between. There are some foundations which may feel very matte on the skin and make it feel dry. This one doesn't do that, but it's not extremely hydrating as well. It's just somewhere in between. It's like a natural finish foundation without it being too hydrating or too dry. It's just somewhere in between. So I will suggest you to just moisturize your face very nicely. In short, I have dry skin, and if I don't moisturize my face, the texture of this foundation feels very drying on the skin. Now let's go ahead and apply this foundation. I'll show you how I mix these two shades. So I will take 3 warm olive first. This is what I apply in the center of my face. I'll apply on one side only and I'll show you. It's supposed to give you a buildable medium coverage. It's not a high coverage kind of foundation. You can see this works pretty well for the center of my face. And it's a multi-stick concealer, so it's like a foundation cum concealer stick cum bronzer if you get deeper shades. So you can use it in any way. This one almost feels like a bronzer shade sometimes. This is 4.5 neutral, by the way. Okay, so this is how I apply the foundation. The lighter one here and the perimeter of the face has the darker one. And I'll just blend it out. I'll blend it out on one side only. It's very blendable. Although the texture is a little bit drying, the blendability is really smooth. It's very easy to blend. Doesn't take a lot. Super easy. And if you're wondering about the fragrance, yes, you do smell the perfume in the foundation when you're applying it on your face. And that's how this foundation has blended. I have the foundation on only this side, nothing on this side. You can see how the difference is. It's a very natural finish foundation. It doesn't give a lot of coverage. So I think it's a good foundation for day-to-day use. If you are not looking for a ton of coverage, just some like even out of the skin, I think this is a really good one. They do claim that this foundation is a blurring foundation. I can see some blurring. It's not a highly like pore minimizing, pore perfecting blurring effect, but yes, I do see some blurring effect because the skin does feel very smooth on this side, but it's not like porcelain smooth, if you know what I mean. And I think the coverage is pretty good. It's natural. It has covered up this dark area right here pretty well without it looking very cakey or unnatural. If you see here, like there is some darkness around here which is not on this side, and it feels very lightweight. That I will have to give this to the foundation. It's super lightweight. You don't really feel like you're wearing a ton of makeup. It has a very natural feel to it. So I do like that aspect of the foundation. Let me just quickly apply the foundation on the other side. I just love the shade match of this foundation when I mix both the shades. Do let me know what you think. And the foundation doesn't really settle on the skin, so I would apply a slight layer of powder mainly in the center of my face, just so that the foundation doesn't really crease underneath the eyes. And as far as like coverage around the eye area goes, I feel I would also apply a little bit more underneath the eyes, just as a extra concealer layer, just to brighten. So it's a nice multi-use product. You can use this as a concealer as well if you're not looking for high coverage. It's a really good one. I definitely have other concealers which provide more coverage, like the Natasha Denona concealer or the Danessa Myricks one or Pat McGrath even. I think they will provide a little bit more coverage, but if you're looking for a natural coverage just for everyday, I think just this foundation stick as concealer will do. So that's the Dior Forever Skin Perfect Foundation Stick. Do let me know what you think of this foundation. If you have used it, then let me know. I do like the glow that I have. It's a natural finish foundation and it has a nice glow as well. It's probably due to the moisturizer or the primer which I have used. For everyday, I think the coverage of this foundation is nice. It's natural. The weird part about this foundation is that it looks better as the time progresses. Once you apply it at first, you may not fall in love with the finish this foundation gives you. But over time, I feel it somehow reacts with the oils of your skin and it looks much better as you wear it longer. This was one foundation I did not fall in love instantly. But over time, as I've used it more and more, I have figured out a way how to use it and I do like it much better now. So I would like to say that with this foundation, there could be a learning curve based on the skin type or your preferences. So if you have used this foundation, I would love to know your experience. Let me quickly complete the makeup look. I'll apply a little bit of setting powder. This is the Hourglass powder, my trusted Hourglass. I'll just use it underneath my eyes just so that there is no creasing. This is the first eyeshadow palette which I have purchased in 2026. I have wanted to get this last year. Somehow I forgot about it and then I saw it on Instagram and then I remembered. I just loved the color story. It's a nice bronzy palette. It's a quick bronzy palette. I love the two brown shades and that sparkly shade. Oh my god, it's just so beautiful. It's a sparkly golden bronze, I would say. It's just nothing I have seen in other Pat McGrath palettes I have. So I was really interested to get this particular shade and I have done a look with this in my shorts if you want to check it out. So this is something which I have bought recently. I may use one matte shade from that palette, but I wanted to use this one today, the Tarte 28 Go-Go Cooling Stick. I have the shade Viper. Yeah, the Go-Go Cooling Stick. I had got this quite some time back and these are actually really pretty. They are shimmering stick, shimmering glittery eyeshadow. The staying power on this is amazing. When you apply it on the eyes, you have to be a little bit quick because they do settle down and after they settle down, they don't really budge. Okay, so this is the shade. I'll show this to you in 30 seconds. It's not even 30 seconds and see it has like settled down, almost settled down on the skin. It's not going to budge. Okay, so you have to be a little bit quick with this because it settles down on the eyes, but it gives a beautiful shimmery effect. This one is the shade Viper, which is like a mauvey shade. It has a pink mauvey undertone to it. I will apply it. Just plan out where you want to apply it because it will settle. So I'm not going to apply too much. Just like this. If you focus your eyeshadow near the lash line, don't worry too much about going towards the crease. I think you will be fine. That's what I'm doing right now. It's giving a nice shimmery, pretty look. So if you want just a quick eyeshadow, which will be long wearing, I think this is a nice option to have. And it's very easy to apply. Just be mindful that it will settle pretty quickly on the eyes. So you have to be quick and you have to know what you want to do, where you want to apply it. I'll apply it again here. You will get a couple of seconds to blend out anything if you want. It's definitely one of the faster setting eyeshadows I've used. I was going to use a matte brown from that other palette I showed you, but I think I don't need a matte brown. I think I just like it just like this. So I'll finish the eye look. I'll apply some kajal, liner, mascara and everything. And be right back. I'll give you a close-up. I'm back. So here is my finished eye makeup. I'll just give you a quick close-up here of the eye look. I've used the Tarte 28 Go-Go Shimmer eyeshadow stick. The shade is Viper. It's a cool movie tone. As you can see, it has some sparkles, pink movie sparkles to it. Now let's apply some blush. I'll be using my Haus Labs blush in French Rosette. It's a soft rose blush, very pretty for everyday, and I'm just doing a simple look today, so just an everyday blush. This is really nicely blendable, these Haus Labs blushes. I didn't apply a lot of powder on my cheeks, but still you can see the blush blends so nicely. It's not sticking to the foundation or anything. I want to take off little bit of this lip oil. It has hydrated my lips nicely. I'll use this Makeup Forever lip liner in Limitless Brown, one of my favorite brown lip liners. I can put this in a must-have category if you have brown skin. And I'll use this Merit Beauty lipstick in Equestrian. It's their satin lipstick. Did I say satin lipstick? I'm sorry, this is their matte formula. So that's it. That's my makeup look for today using the Dior Forever New foundation stick. I do like this foundation stick a lot more than before, and I think it's a nice everyday friendly foundation stick. If you have dry skin, just moisturize your face really well, then I think you will like this foundation much better. But if you have any questions about this foundation or any other products, if you have any video requests, then do let me know in the comment section. I hope you liked this video, you found this helpful. If you're watching me for the first time, I really hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you again really soon in my next video. Bye.